When it comes to the NFL, it's not just championships that immortalize players in the history, it's the nicknames. These are more than just catchy phrases. They define a player's persona, playing style, or a memorable quirk that forever ties their identity to the game. But the real fun is,
That's absolutely right.
in uncovering how these players got their iconic titles. So, get ready and let's see how these players got their nicknames. But before that, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with Calvin Johnson, who earned the nickname Megatron during his stint as a wide receiver with the Detroit Lions. If you think it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, you'd be spot on. So, when his Lions teammate Roy Williams looked at him and thought, "Hey, that guy is like the ruthless Decepticon from Transformers," the name just stuck. In 2012, Johnson shattered Jerry Rice's single-season receiving record by racking up 1,964 yards. Ironically, just like the real Megatron, his time in the spotlight was cut short. Johnson retired early at 30. DeMarcus Lawrence is known in the NFL as Tank. But where does such an aggressive nickname come from? Ironically, it wasn't born on the football field, but in a childhood brawl. As a young boy, Lawrence was wrestling with his brother's friend when he managed to pin him down. His friend laughingly declared, "Man, he tanked me." From that moment, it became his nickname. Bulldozing through offensive lines, he racks up sacks like a true tank. What started as a playful insult has now become a name that strikes fear into everyone's heart. Trent Williams earned the nickname Silverback, as was a nod to his power and dominance on the field. The nickname, given to him by teammates at the University of Oklahoma, references the alpha male of gorillas, the largest, strongest, and most feared. For Williams, the nickname isn't just about brute strength. It's a declaration of his role as an untouchable beast in the NFL. The nickname Honey Badger is both amusing and fitting for Tyrann Mathieu. In college, after a standout performance where he set an SEC record with 11 career forced fumbles, LSU's defensive coordinator John Chavis played a YouTube video of a honey badger hunting snakes for the team. The narrator's repeated line, "Honey badgers don't care," stuck with Mathieu, who played with the same tenacity and fearless disregard for his opponents. The nickname might sound cute, but make no mistake, calling him Honey Badger is the equivalent of putting a warning sign on a ticking time bomb. Before we continue, a quick announcement. If you're looking to catch an NFL game or any other live event, concerts, theater, you name it, check out Ticket Liquidator. They've got a wide range of tickets for all budgets, plus a 100% money-back guarantee on confirmed orders. Use my link in the description to grab your tickets and support the channel. Now back to the video. David Njoku's nickname, Chief, comes not from his time on the field, but from his heritage. His father, Innocent, is a chief in the Igbo tribe in Nigeria, and he passed the title down to his son as a sign of respect. In middle school, Njoku's father began calling him Chief, and the name stuck. William Perry got a nickname that perfectly described his entire body. Known as the Refrigerator, Perry was a 6'2", 335-pound defensive lineman who made everyone on the field look like they needed to hit the weight room. But would you believe that this mountain of a man got his name while doing laundry? At Clemson University, Perry and a teammate crammed into an elevator with loads of laundry when his buddy sarcastically said, "Dude, you're as big as a refrigerator." The nickname stuck, and the Refrigerator became a sensation. He was larger than life, literally and figuratively, and no nickname could have captured that better. Marshawn Lynch is the running back who didn't just run through defenders. He destroyed them. Nicknamed Beast Mode, Lynch's running style was less about finesse and more about inflicting physical trauma on anyone unlucky enough to try and tackle him. Lynch's most famous Beast Mode moment came during a playoff game against the New Orleans Saints in 2011. Lynch ran for a 67-yard touchdown, throwing off multiple defenders like they were toddlers. After all, when you see someone embody the essence of brute force, the only nickname that fits is Beast Mode. Brandon Williams' nickname, Big Baby, is as literal as they come. "I was always an abnormally large kid with a baby face," Williams explained. This name followed him into adulthood, and now Big Baby describes his massive frame and fearsome presence on the field. Sometimes, simplicity is the best approach. Just call it as you see it. And now, we come to the epitome of NFL swagger, Joe Namath, or Broadway Joe. Unlike other nicknames, which reflect physical prowess or playing style, Namath's nickname was purely about his charisma. In 1965, after Namath appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated, teammate Sherman Plunkett dubbed him Broadway Joe, and it fit like a custom-made suit. In the entertainment world, sometimes style matters more than substance, and Broadway Joe had it in spades. Some nicknames are rooted in playful resemblance rather than ferocity. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive tackle Vita Vea was named Maui by teammate Gerald McCoy. McCoy thought Vea looked just like the demigod Maui from the Disney movie Moana. And if you've ever seen Vea's imposing figure and flowing hair, you'd have to agree. When McCoy told him to introduce himself to his kids as Maui, Vea didn't have much of a choice. Some nicknames, it seems, are just meant to be fun, no controversy needed. If you're an NFL running back who's known for dragging half the opposing defense along for a ride every time, there's only one nickname that fits: the bus. That's exactly what happened with Jerome Bettis. During a broadcast in Green Bay, commentator Myron Cope popularized the nickname after hearing Bettis's Notre Dame teammate refer to him as Bussy for his ability to carry defenders down the field. The bus became a symbol of Bettis's entire playing style, a man who didn't dodge or evade tackles but plowed through them. Now, some nicknames don't just describe a player, they define an entire era of dominance. Xavier Rhodes' nickname, Rhodes Closed, is more than a clever play on words. It's a warning. Rhodes earned this name by completely shutting down some of the NFL's best wide receivers. The nickname gained traction in 2016 when Rhodes posted the lowest percentage of passes caught against him among all cornerbacks. Soon, Rhodes Closed became a dreaded phrase, as the name perfectly describes his reputation for locking down entire sections of the field. Some nicknames are a bit too clever for their own good, like Jamal Agnew's Swagnew. Initially coined by a teammate at the University of San Diego, it was meant to reflect Agnew's swagger on the field, cleverly combining his last name with his confident playing style. But as time went on, the nickname soured. His family began shouting it during games, and eventually it became more of a dad joke than a cool alias. Sometimes nicknames are like gum on a shoe. You just can't get rid of them. If there's one player who earned his nickname, it's Deion Sanders. Known as Primetime, this was a guy who made everything look flashy. His nickname originated back in high school, courtesy of a friend and Florida Gators defensive back Richard Fain. The two would play basketball during the primetime television hour, and Sanders' jaw-dropping athleticism led to the nickname. With 2 Super Bowl rings and a reputation as one of the best cornerbacks ever, Primetime was the perfect nickname. He was flashier than a Vegas slot machine, and if you didn't love it, too bad. When a running back is nicknamed El Tractorcito, or the Little Tractor, you know it's serious business. ESPN anchor Pablo Baraja coined the nickname during a 2014 Sugar Bowl game after watching Henry plow through defenders like a bulldozer. It might sound cute in Spanish, but there's nothing diminutive about Henry's 6'3", 245-pound frame. This nickname went viral on social media. It's a name that stuck for a reason. Henry's game is all about raw power and grinding down defenses. So, this is how NFL players got their nicknames. If we miss any of your favorite NFL player, let us know in the comments section. If you want to know the GOAT of every position in NFL, click on the right side of your screen, and if you want to know about the first date between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, then click on the left. Also stay tuned for the part 2. Until then, take care.